Hello. Um, I'm not sure if this is working, so I'm gonna have to go back and check. So let me go to my channel real quick and check this. Okay, and we are good. However, I'm at the side, and I'm going to swap the thing so I can see. I do need to figure out how to get my chat up there. All right, I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry about that. That's fine. Anyways, today's goal. I'm gonna go over the rundown of everything that happened with the server. So let me pull my make sure. Okay. So basically, I'm gonna read off of that. So to catch you guys up to speed, there was a lot of issues for West played on realms because Minecraft Bedrock Edition fails you know, fix their realms, even though they promote multiplayer so much. But anyway, we were playing the game, didn't have any. We're getting like a lot of lag, basically. So we shut the world down. We played it as a solo for a little bit of time. The plan was to always bring it back, either as a new realm, which kind of would have sucked, or the server. We decided to bring it back as a server. Well, the issue with bringing that back as a server is, well, I'll take off of this. The day count is down. The day count goes on when no one. 72 days will happen whether we're on or not, and 1,000 days will happen. I was kind of screwed. Nothing we can do about that. If anyone has a suggestion, please. And the save data for the world did not save. Save data was screwed. And we as you can see, I obviously have my items, but the way this worked is basically we played a little bit after April, and we did stuff on the world like as a solo world. I built that house right there and this playground right here. I really love the way this came out, so I will showcase this. But anyways, we built a little playground and that, and the materials used, like if you had a shulker box and it was in your inventory or your ender chest, and let's say you threw it down right here, it is still like if let's say you dropped it down on the world and it was in your inventory or your ender chest beforehand, it would now be duplicated. Or if you had anything in your inventory at the time that you didn't place down, that you didn't have in your inventory at the time of May or late April, you would lose that stuff. I didn't lose much. I'm not sure if anyone else lost anything. I know I didn't, so I'm fine. But yeah, we are back as a server, and we're gonna play for a bit. I plan on streaming for about an hour or two. Um, but basically, what we're doing today, right now, we don't have anything major planned. So I'm gonna give the rundown, explain what we're doing. We will go from there. So today, our project is we're gonna fill this in with dirt. Um, we're just kind of adding on a little bit, gives us a little bit of land. Can put another building here or something. Might move that over. Not sure yet. Yeah, that's the current plan is to place this down. We will eventually start work on the castle. However, I don't even have a rough build of that in creative yet. So there's no telling when this castle will be done or what I'm going to use for it. I've been looking at many different castles. And right now I'm still thinking like somewhat medieval-ish because that's kind of what I have. Most of my builds are kind of medieval or fantasy. Um, yeah, that's pretty much what I plan on using, but I'm not sure how that's going to go. Also gonna have to look back on this stream afterwards and see how my microphone held up. For the simple fact that I've been having mic issues with my recordings and streams lately, and I think I've fixed it, but it keeps turning itself down a little bit. Like if I do that there, I can up it a little bit for you, but not too much because it's been iffy. Um, and when I check it, it says it's good. So like just little things can be heard. I have a limiter on, but like my chair creaks a lot because it is broken, and I have to get a new one. But I'm gonna try not to move around too much in the chair. I don't want my keyboard to make a lot of noise, so which I'm not sure if I can prevent because my keyboard is literally right under my microphone. So yeah, what I was thinking about doing is flipping it over and having it above me, but I don't want it to be in the way of the face cam. I'll put it outwards like that. I can't see the screen, so I'm kind of keeping it here and talking directly into it because if I don't, then it does not work as well. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot of stuff to do. Um, a lot of stuff. The castle is of the main concerns as of right now. The castle is and will be my main focus. Um, and eventually it will get done. Uh, I'm trying to work out some issues right now with the castle. The main one being the fact that I cannot stop it from snowing. And that irks me because up on the mountain it snows because of the biome. Um, so all of the roof of the castle will probably be covered in string. I think that's the best option is to cover it in string. However, I'm not really sure, so at the end of the day, it's whatever, I guess. But you know, there we go. We are back. We are back, chat. We're back on Turtle. Um, one thing I can say I'm having a little bit of a issue with at the moment is this design. Not like this one's good. I don't like this one because it wraps around the side. That one kind of finishes before it fully wraps around. So if I bring it closer, but then that'll just impetus the front issue. But I can always widen it and make it curve more. I wouldn't like to, but like, this is the area that I have to work with. It's not unusable. And I've built all of this onto the back to put more stuff. I genuinely have no clue how I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna tear this bit down eventually. We're just gonna start with regular land, which is probably actually what I need to start doing. Is tearing this down and putting all of my shulkers. Okay, all of the chests here might actually be. There we go. This will work. And I think for now, what I'm gonna do is place it in here. I'm gonna go sleep and grab a bed. And I think logically the best thing to do here is to start tearing it down. I think we could get it done in 20 minutes, maybe less, maybe more. Not really sure. But, it shouldn't take too long. Especially not this, because it's not like a large chunk of land. You know, a lot of it is snow. I will cover my inventory for that. But I guess I'm gonna start with up here. I will leave. I don't want to use this pick. I want to use this pick. I want to use Greg or Pepto pick. I want to use pickaxe of the cosmic. We're gonna put. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt, and in case I get either of those, throw that in there. I don't want to pick up any sand. So first, what I should do is pick this up. Should I try to get some music going? Yeah. Yeah. Genuinely not showing. There we go, guys. I've faint music in the background. I'm gonna go set up the. I don't think anyone will pop into the stream tonight, but I need to set up my 6-tuple beacon. I just haven't yet. I don't have an exact date on that, and I've unfortunately accidentally broken it multiple times, which yeah, it doesn't keep it accurate, but what can you do? You know, you could do a lot. Not, I know. Boom, boom. Sorry, guys. This is Memory Lane off of the Turtle SMP official soundtrack, which can be found on the trailer for the revival of Turtle SMP, which was made by me in a rush, which is why a lot of the dates and times on that video are wrong. To be fair, we knew we were gonna upload it today. We just had no clue if it would work, what time it would be, and we were working. Well, Sam. We as a team, him as a person, I guess, was working on it for a long time today. So, huge thanks. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna bring through a good stream. That's what I'm gonna plan to do is stream for a bit to, you know, get the stream in, because I used to stream consistently about once a week. On the realm for a while, I did go consistently finally, and I had stopped going consistently. And, well, I don't want to break that cycle, so we're gonna go consistent again for at least a bit, you know, with school ending for most people and mine ending soon. So I will have time, or make time, to go live and stream it. Yeah, so. Hello, Samuel. Finally see your note, but I was trying to pull that up for the longest time and it just wasn't working. If you're still tuned in, which I have no clue if you are or not. We are working on tearing this bit down so I can level the whole thing out. Once I get the whole thing leveled out, I can actually work on more castle building stuff. I'm doing the hard work and the lame work. Okay, sounds good. Just to say, I could pause the music. Songs over anyway. Stop playing. I mean, I'm just I'm good. Okay. Well, I have the chat up. I will look over. One thing I just don't want to do is the deal with the snow, which I will eventually have to anyway. First time I get this wall out of here, I'm gonna start from this side and tear it down. This is gonna make the giant hill that I have to excavate look a lot worse than it is. But I guess in time, all will be worth. So. That's an issue. Gonna definitely get rid of all of that. A lot of this was built up on the hill anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But it's all crumbling, so. I'll try to get... I might need to invest in some leather boots. I don't know if it's loud for the stream, but loud for me. I can turn it down on my end as I can. I was about to say, I can have music going for you guys, and I can mute it. So. Nice thing, I found out how to do a lot of stuff on here whilst streaming, so. I said there's always a plus. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. That should be the wall done. Removed. And going. Now, big question arises in my mind, and I do want to know, how much material did I lose from it? The answer is I'm not sure, because I didn't go pick everything up. But then again, I'm not worried about having every little bit of what I got rid of, so. I'll go put it in this chest. Now this is where I'm gonna have to. Actually, I'm gonna do half and half, because there is a big chance Go with stone. I use peptide pick. I'm assuming. Is that Dylan? Might be Dylan. Dylan, if you're checked in or can hear, I will be able to call you around 10 when I get off of this. So, I will call you on Discord. Yeah. It's gonna go all the way down to that. And now it's gonna suck to do it. Yeah, it's gonna suck. I have to go all the way down here. And now it's snowing. Okay. Yeah. Gotta go all the way to that grass right here, down here. The whole big part right here, that's what I was tearing down. That's originally where the bunkers hide. But it's going down, which will make it easier to build on. And I can have it hollowed for the bits that I want. Nice. This is really counterintuitive here. I'm clearing the snow as it snows. then I have all of this on this side to also do, so that's probably what I'm gonna work on, is leveling it down. We've been live in a while. As last time I was live, I had a lot of microphone issues. I'm not sure if I'm having it now, but I hope not, so need to figure out how to get my stream chat show up in the OBS, which isn't hard to set up, but just takes time. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I think I'm gonna go for getting stone. Since the main strategy used here is blocking up the inventory so that the snow does not overlap inventory. And I will go for a bit. I could showcase some of the things on my world. I can do that. Or on the realm. On my area of the realm. That's my house. Those are two other houses. The tree house. It's not a realm, it's a server. Oh well. This is the playground that I built the other day. I mean, not the other. Yeah, it was like the other week. This is the Krusty Krab. And it's got the interior. There were barrels and stuff in here, but I had to take them out. You can go Mr. Krabs' room, which was supposed to have barrels. And I also took them out because villagers were getting attracted to them. This barbecue restaurant. Graveyard. And this is where the castle's going to be. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the stream to the be right back screen. Because I have to take the dog. Help me. Alright. Perfect. I am back. To go see the dog. Was pretty boring. I am back. Ooh. The frame is concerning. I think it's because of all of the snow. Snowballs. I'm not sure what to do with all of this. I guess there's no need. It's all despawn. That's the only time I'm not going to be able to build the castle. When it rains in-game. There's really no deadline on when I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm trying to go till 10 at least. But I'm probably... I mean, I might cut it at 9:30. Depends on how much progress I get done on this. Nothing melts. I'm pretty... I just like the Turtle SMP soundtrack I kind of put together. It's mainly just for the streams. Because if I have generated music put out under a, I think it's just like, it's easier to use. And there's less, copyright. Like, I don't think I can get copyright strike. I know my videos came, but like monetization wise, I just not sure if anything I do now would change in the future if something were to happen. Not too worried about that though. The good thing about flattening something like this is a bunch of the materials and just go straight back in. So it's kind of like a return on investment. The investment is a bunch of time it takes to clear this out. The investment is I won't have to go get. Well, the investment is the time, and the return is obviously the fact that I won't have to go get everything. I think the plan is to place down water and let it flow out. Get rid of the little layers of snow. There's something about this that's so peaceful. The terraforming is very peaceful to me. Matter of fact, let me get the panel. There we go. Okay. Dave doing. Now here's the thing, right? If I mine underneath this will be the most efficient way of doing it. guess it the end. Let me pull up some other music. I don't actually have anything I can play. I can just go through and play some of the songs off of here, and it'll be good. I usually don't talk much during these. I guess I don't really have a chat to talk to. Mainly gameplay. If someone hops in the chat and just starts yapping, then I guess I will talk to them, but I'm not a big talker. Which is ironic considering the fact that I'm doing this, but I do like thing. I just don't like it. I don't know. I feel like I'm just talking to myself here, you feel me? Like, had I been streaming to 30 people or more, it would make a difference if they were actively in the chat. Now, they do have a new feature on OBS for my YouTube. I can set YouTube up to dual stream it to shorts. That would pull probably way more people than I'd want, ideally. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that's a lot of people. Category of streaming. You think we finish this by 9:30, chat? I say easy. I think we could do it in 10 minutes. I don't know about 10 minutes. We're gonna work through it. Oh, I need to pause my. Need to pause my. Yeah. I pause it, but keep the chat open so I can see it. actually a decent trade. I'm not sure how long I've been live, but I wonder how the microphone is sounding. That's one of my biggest concerns with this stream was the mic. I think the mic sounds good. I'm gonna have to go back and listen. I have a lot of things planned. Um, 10 minutes. I got it done in 10. Exactly 10, actually 9. Now a lot of, well, not a lot, but I have a lot of iron. Well, mm, now you're gonna think I'm crazy. It's gonna take a lot to rig. and a lot of rigging around it. I could rig water in dispenser to keep water flushing so that paths and stuff stay when it snows. I think we've done a good service to this here. I mean, area's clear to build on. This is gonna be massive. I've really got my work cut out for me here. Wow. It's definitely not gonna be. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here. This is all placing. I'm gonna break this. Well, there goes a good portion of everything. Probably should have thought about that. It's okay, half of it was junk. The other half was stacks on stacks of valuable stone. See, I want. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Now, take you to the. I'm gonna explain why I just did. I don't look stupid. Um, basically, a water packet mix, electrolyte, and I just dumped it into my monster can because I like drinking. I also have this fancy glass, probably used for alcohol. Obviously, I don't consume alcohol because I am a law-abiding citizen. Well, mm, I say we go. Run around. I would hop on Pinterest on stream and look at different designs, but the issue with that going on looking at different designs whilst on Pinterest is ads. Not all the ads on Pinterest are appropriate, and I can't block every single ad that pops up. I might delete this. I don't really like this building. I mean, it's not that it's like a bad building. It serves no purpose right now. It will. Something's telling me don't delete it because like I'm gonna have the stairs. There's a whole plan. Now now it's raining, so I try to stay away from there. What is there to do that I can do today? Maybe going creative and start a thing. I don't know. I think here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to map out the um land I have for the castle. I'll jot it down, write it down, whatever. Make note of it somehow. Then what I want to do is I want to take that and I'm going to basically put it into a creative world so I can then fool around with a bunch of stuff. I love my music shop. We stay stocked with the Frostbite players. We have every music disc in the game. Real. Well, I'm gonna tell Sam. I just saw that. Okay. Yeah, we stay stocked. This is supposed to be Tail of the Turtle, but Pack isn't on here. I just DM'd Sam about that. We could try to fix it, maybe. Maybe. It's not like a big deal, but I'm sure it will get changed eventually. Oh, do I have any potion? I do